Hello everybody, it's VerticalSandwich and welcome back to We Love Katamari, and we're trying to decide what we're going to do, because it's not going to be that stupid snowman level. We're going to do this. Alright. We are probably not going to be able to fit this into one video. Okay, so this is the fourth as largest possible level. I'm almost 89 years old, but still young at heart. Nice. My perspective is still fresh, but I can't seem to find anything fun. A friend told me that Katamari Damacy was fun. Is it true? It is true. It is true. What's he gonna say? Like, we have no time for old people. Prince's hair is boring, so not fun. Nice. That was me going, you know there are options, don't you? Oh, that's horrible. The Afro Mohawk Pompadour? Oh, we just remembered we had a pompadour. You did. You sure did. We were the sharpest of the sharp. Those were the days. I wonder how old he is. I mean, he's like, what? Excitement? You want excitement? You're talking a pompadour, yes. No, it's far too late. It's far too late now. Avant-garde? Oh, we're very avant-garde. Alrighty, so starting now, let's roll it Vanguard style. That's great. It's so random. Okay. So, this one's, this level, I know, has a mathematical cap of 30 meters and 10 centimeters. We're not gonna hit that, I've never hit it, but I've seen videos of people hitting it. And there's a way to break it to get to, like, 314. But you've gotta, like, jump off a building and, like, it's all really crazy. It's not worth it. Anyway, I guess it would be worth it if you wanted to exploit a glitch to establish an unbeatable record or something, I suppose. We have plenty of time for this. So, this will be the second most impressive transition we make from, like, tiny, where we're, like, 20 centimeters. We're gonna get this thing up to, like, 1,000 times that. Wait. 10 times that. 100 times that, I'm sorry. 100 times that, not 1,000. We'll get the last one will increase in size by 1,000. Yeah, because it'll go from, like, a meter. It'll go from, like, a meter to 3,600 meters. So. Anyway. So yeah, I mean, we're kind of stuck in this area, and so, you know, there's a pretty standard path laid out for you here, where you get, like, you know, these bottles, and then, you know, like, kind of the next highest thing. I actually like to go up the stairs on the left here, because it has these things, and, they seem to make you big real fast. So, ooh, that's what she said. Anyway, yeah, because we want to get, I mean, you know, they're going to let us out of this area at 50 centimeters, but we're going to want to be about 60. Because again, you never want to go into a new area as soon as you possibly can. It just never strategically works. So, at least in my opinion, there are other, I mean, like I said, there are entire websites devoted to routes for these levels and stuff. I mean, or maybe not. Maybe there are an entire website, but they're definitely, you know, when you try to start pushing for size in this game, you will watch other videos of people playing it. Or at least I did. So, and you can develop, I mean, like, there are some super fast routes for stuff like when we start doing it, the as fast as possible routes, there are crazy fast routes out there to get to the size to end those levels. Because you can play almost all of these levels over again to do the goal as fast as possible. There are exceptions. Any of the ones where you have to roll up students and things like that, like those you can't redo for time. But all the ones that go for size, you can redo for time. So like the race car one, this one, and the times will be really, I mean, like, you know, the longest time I think it is on the last one, and I've seen people do that one in like 5 minutes. You know, and I average about 9, I think. It's not, maybe 7, maybe I've done it in as little as 7. But, I mean, 5 is amazing. But people do it. I mean, it's obviously, it's a video game, so people will push it to whatever limit they can. Oh, our sound's a little off there. Oh well. That'll happen. Those things will happen. They will, they will. So says the vertical sandwich. All heed the vertical sandwich. Oh yeah, we're a little off. Maybe that'll go away. I don't know, maybe it won't. Maybe we'll be watching an 5-second delay audio, and or about half a second delay audio in the whole video. I don't know. Like I said, hopefully it'll clear itself out. Maybe during one of the loading screens, because we've got one more of those to go. We'll have a loading screen when we hit 3 meters, I think, because then it'll let us out into the bigger world, which we haven't seen yet, actually. So we're gonna unlock an area we haven't seen yet. I don't know what that big blue thing we picked up is, but it's awesome. Okay. Doot 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 doot. Doot 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 doot. Doot 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 doot. Ugh, if you've ever played the original Katamari Damacy, that song gets stuck in your head. And again, the focus of this is to get to where we can roll up people. Once we can roll up people, we're in good shape. This is not half as fun with bad audio. Like, because we're not going to be able to hear people scream when we roll them up. Yeah, I mean, like, ugh, it's disappointing. I want to hear people scream just as I roll them up. So I'm going to ride this fence here. I don't know if that's really worth doing or not, but we can't get the giant watermelons yet. Oh well, whatever. We're going to end up rolling up almost everything in this level it's possible to roll up. They give us, when you get good at this, they give you you've got way too much time. Well, there's another person that didn't get to hear scream. Alright. Well, now we seem to be kind of more on track. Sorry, but you won't see it, but I paused it in there to try to let the card catch up and hope that worked, and it seemed to work, so hooray for me and my strategy. Alright. Yeah, see, now we can roll over anything. We're almost 3 meters. We can just, like, pick up anything we want. Nobody can say anything about it. Oh, look, a burglar. Nice. Yeah, there's a cop chasing around a burglar in this level, and, like, the cop looks like a cop, but the burglar's, like, wearing, like, striped shirt and stuff, like, classic cartoon, you know, burglar stuff. So what I'm probably gonna do is, because we have 12 minutes for this level, or we had 12 minutes for this level, and we were more than 3 minutes into the video, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to get to the very end, and then shut it off. And then we'll do the sizing up, throw into the Cosmos thing, as a second video. Like, we'll put it on that before we do the next level. So there'll be a level and that on the next video. That's my assumption and how this is gonna work. I've gotten pretty good at calling these things, so. I mean, it could be wrong. If I'm wrong, I'll apologize. I just had to do that in my Final Fantasy LP. Like, I said goodbye and then realized I was gonna run the tape for another minute and a half, or could run the tape for another minute and a half, so then I had to retract my own goodbye and say goodbye again. Can we suddenly just get audio lag again? Yeah, I hate it when this happens. There's no rhyme or reason to when my capture card will do this. Okay. Yay. And this is the stuff like these, the trees that are kind of hanging around here, not those big ones, but the ones on the end, like, when we can get those, like, it's right now, okay, good. Like, those are the kind of things that are really gonna add, you know, to your size. That's what she said! Alright. Enough of this madness. Okay, we get to about 5 meters, we can go into the next area, because now we can roll cars. And that's what you want when you go into the next area, is because mainly it's gonna be cars and then buildings. So yeah, we're gonna be over 5.5. We'll be in great shape. Well, we can't quite roll them up, but we can knock them over. Which means we can roll up ones that are parked. Yeah, see? That's a big trick, too, that, like, things that are moving that you can knock over, but you can't roll up, like, without knocking them over, like, if they're standing still, you can knock over identical items, or you can roll up identical items. I don't know why the game does that, but you can. That construction site can really help you a lot, but when you come down here at the size that we did, it doesn't really do that much good. If you come down at, you know, 3 meters and are really trying hard to work your way up, that thing can be a godsend, but You know, I mean, again, this isn't gonna be a problem. Like, I'm so versed in like this level. I may have a Twin Galaxies record on this level as well. Now that I think about it, at like 304 or 30 meters and 4 centimeters. You'd have to check. You'd have to go to Twin Galaxies and check to see what the records are for this for PlayStation 2. But I can't swear to it. I know somebody beat me out of my... I had a record for the biggest Katamari level in this game, like the last level. And somebody beat me, and they established a number I can't hit. So, okay, so we hit our goal right there. 12 meters, and we hit it so fast that we actually jumped it to 13 meters. So, yeah, now we can roll buildings, and so now the game's just all open. We have 4 minutes left, by the way. How crazy is that? Alright. Yeah, and I mean, like, this stuff, some of this strategy is kind of impossible to explain. Like, this is the route when I play this level, you could watch it over and over and over, and it will almost look identical. Like, sometimes I'll reverse the orders of things, but, like, I have a standard route. Like, get up to, you know, avoid these areas until you get up to the size, and then go into those areas because they help you, and then, like, avoid those new areas until... like, notice I'm not going up to the skyscraper area, and, like, I could, but you can't roll up anything up there until you get to, about 25 anyway. What you want to do is go down here and get these whales, because these whales are awesome. And there's a lot of them, and a bunch of ships. Like, this is just Katamari Gold right in here. We'll pick up like a 2 meters, yeah, like... That was just awesome. That was great. Get up to 23 there. There's other stuff too, like you can wait and get all the cars off of the Ferris wheel and stuff like that. That Ferris wheel is gonna become really important in our last as large as possible run. So, by the way, I refer to these levels as the as large as possible levels, is because that's how they're categorized for Twin Galaxies records. Is they're as large as possible 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And this is number 4. So. But obviously they also have an as fast as possible component. Yeah, like we're 27 almost. Like, that's awesome. We might hit 30. I don't see why that's impossible. But, like I said, we're gonna, you know, we've got about 2 minutes left, and when that runs out, we'll be cutting off the video. And, then you guys will have to tune in next video to see how this turns out. Like, what kind of Katamari we make, and, but you'll see the end number. As the clock runs down, I suppose. Because, yeah, we're right at 13 minutes right now. A little over, actually, so... 2 minutes might just do it. Yeah, 1 minute left. Oh, yeah, we're good. Okay. We're going to make it by about 30 seconds, but we'll never make it through the last screen. See, now we can come over here, and some of these buildings we can roll up. Not all of them, just some of them. But they'll help enough to get us over 30. So. Or at least close to 30, I should say. None of them necessarily... Like I said, I think 30-10 is as high as you can go. 30-10 is the highest score I've ever seen. Which is funny, because it's actually... That's higher than the record I have, so much for old records. 36! Oh my god, I think I just broke my own record. And that's awesome. Yeah, see, now it doesn't give us anything. It's like... But, we've got 9 seconds, so, you guys take care, and, I'll talk to you next time when we run the new video. Alright, bye everybody.